Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we are getting ready for Pisces season. Hi, my name is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugar Land area. That's just outside of Houston. I work with my angels and guides to assist my clients in many areas of their lives, to bring them special messages from loved ones who have passed, to dialogue with their angels for guidance into their own situation, or to assist them with their own psychic abilities. If you like my content, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. This is going to be a great energy one, and a great one that most people are going to want to connect into. And it just kind of overlays its energy over the top of everything else that's going on. One more time, here we go. Okay. So the incense I have chosen for us today for the Pisces season is abundance, and you'll understand why. So let's talk about all things Pisces season, and that really starts February 18th and it runs through March 20th of 2022. So this is going to be a great time over that almost that 4-week period of time. So let's talk about it. Pisces is all about kind of connecting us to our intuitive side, our emotional, kind of our really, really sensitive side. And it really is an amazing water sign. It has amazing energy for us. It has some things that are going to stay in flow, things that you want to keep in flow during this time frame, or things are like that you're going to want to. Now, I'm not wearing it today, but using stones that have a flow to them. Any ones that have a flow, now, I guess tiger's eye doesn't look like it has a flow to it, but anything that's associated with water or with fish are really good to use during Pisces season, because their sign is the fish, and it's all about the flow of the water and keeping things in flow. So even when you're doing your meditations or anything else, it's really important to think about the flow of things over the next 4 weeks. Pisces usually affects most people's dreams, mostly kind of like really intense dreams or really intense dreams. And usually, I would say, usually going into the past, because things that you've flown past and you're kind of like looking at the past of like, where are we going? Or it could be way into the future. So it's kind of, that's the way most people kind of dream in Pisces that I found. This is all about energy and being in flow. So the more water or water things that you can put around you, the easier this is going to go through. And this is a great time to even amp up your bathtubs and stuff like that, so you feel like you're kind of immersed in the water is really good. I would say not necessarily always doing like a salt tub to do cleansing or anything else, but I'm just saying like being in the water, doing bubble baths, and kind of relaxing during this time frame are going to make you feel more connected. Literally, Pisces is one of the luckiest signs, and it's going to have some amazing energy for most of us. So that's kind of the really fun part about this one, is that even if it's not your sign or your birthday's coming up, this is going to be a great one to kind of really amp up your energy. Let's see. I would say also, I have found that Pisces season really kind of amps up our fantasy life, and kind of that can also bring up really some amazing dreams as well. But it can also bring up a kind an abundance of kindness, compassion, a lot of flowing love, that sort of thing is going to be much easier. And it's going to be very empathic. So this is something that where you're going to pick up energy from a lot of other people as well. So just know that you've got to keep that protection as well. Think about a fish scales that was keeping it protected all the time. So keeping your energy protected when you're out and about is a really, really good way to do that. If you start feeling too overwhelmed or too empathic or kind of picking up too much energy, make sure that you're using a protection spray or something to keep your energy protected so that you don't feel as overwhelmed as everybody else is. It makes things much easier. I would also say that Aquarius season, was a lot easier than most people expected it to be. I would say that it's one of those, it's a great season, kind of like a great turnoff into this Pisces season for February and March, kind of like this really flow energy. And I think it's going to be a great one for most people. And I will tell you, it's going to amp up your luck. So this is a really good one. During this time, this is a great time to connect because how much the moon really flows into our oceans, and that energy really affects our oceans. This is a great time to be around water, be around bodies, big bodies of water if you can, that has a flow to it, even if it's a lake where it just flows on top, is a really good one. But also check into your moon calendars and kind of like, when is our full moon, when is our new moon, and then how to connect to that energy is going to make you feel much easier. Kind of what to expect coming into this Pisces season. We have our Sun and Neptune and Jupiter in kind of like this rare trio for a while, all to be in Pisces at the same time. And it's going to give us kind of that advantage to kind of manifest with all three of these. And the way to do that on all three of these, Neptune is all about our dreamy world. Jupiter is all about expansion, and our Sun is about putting sunlight on it, or putting a spotlight on it. So this is a great way to kind of like amplify that energy and pushing into what you really want to manifest for yourself. And going into meditation and visualizing is also a really good one as well. So make sure that you're taking advantage of that over the next 4 weeks. Let's see. This is going to be a great time to kind of picture what you want in your future. Kind of if I could go into the future and kind of look at what it's going to look like, I would want to bring this back. It's going to be a great time. And with Neptune's energy, it is going to be a great time to kind of turn our dream life into reality. So what is it in your dream life that you really want to do, but you haven't brought into reality yet for yourself? That's a really good one. And it's a great time now that we have Mercury out of retrograde and some other energies coming in. This is a great time to start new projects. Think about some what projects you would like to start, or kind of ambitious wise, what would you like to put this through? This is maybe a great time to start journaling, and keeping that flow, that rhythm going is going to be a really, really cool time for most of us. Let's see. With our Sun in the way it is, this is also kind of like highlighting kind of like our feelings. How do we want to feel? What energies do we want to keep separate from us? And kind of like that empathic energy, what do we want to keep out of our flow? Kind of other people's negative energy at this point is really a good one as well. So let's go into the best way to approach Pisces season is really with a good set of boundaries. Fish have this really amazing set of boundaries that they hold. Like, this is all of us together, and we're all going in the same direction. No matter what fish it is, if they're going in the same direction, they become part of that school. They start going in the same direction with each other. And so this is a really good one. I'm moving in this direction, and I want to be with the same people that have the same ideas or same interests that I do. So we're all pushing in the same direction. It doesn't mean that we need to kind of see everything as rosy and perfect. It's not that. It's one of those, just be willing to do the work, be willing to work through this. I would say in last thoughts, kind of like extremely excited. This is going to be a very lucky season if you keep your energy in flow. If you get overwhelmed by other people's stuff, it is going to overwhelm you and kind of put a kibosh to a lot of things. So let's do a couple of angel cards, and let's get you some more information on this. And this one is literally popping out right here. So abundance, keeping flow, music around you, flow of water around you, anything that's in flow is going to bring abundance to you. This is going to be a great time. This one is popping out next. Study. Is there anything that you want to study? Is there anything that you want to learn more about? Is there something that you want to push more energy into? Is there anything that you would really go, wow, I would really love time to do this? Is there anything that you would really like? This is where I want to go in my life. Pick up a book, get a notebook, do a workshop, do something, and learn a little bit more. The next one is playfulness. This energy is all about play and being in flow, being creative. is a really good one during this time frame, to be really, really creative, to be really, really aware of what you want to bring into you and how you want this to look for you. Kind of like, where do you want this to go? Ooh, cards almost fell. And my last one is about miracles. So this time can really open up some amazing miracle energy for you, some amazing things that can be in flow. But I will tell you a very, very important secret. Staying in flow is most important. So if you are in flow, you're more likely to get the abundance that you choose, the flow, and the miracles that you're really, really asking for at this time. So make sure you're keeping that energy in flow, and do a couple extra tubs during this time frame, because it's really going to help you. Even if they're bubble baths, they will be really great. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.